Hello everyone, very good evening. Welcome back to another session here with packages and welcome to 360DigiTMG. So hope you all are doing well and you're practicing well. You're learning so many things and which is going to really help you to recollect few things. It's what we feel. So whatever things we are trying to do, are they helpful or we would like to hear from you, and you can just comment in the comment section so that we can bring out some changes, right? Or which will help us and you people to take these sessions more forward with different approach or different way of dealing with the different questions here. So first of all, today we are here again with a different set of questions, and the topic is packages. We all know that from last 2-3 days we are working with different packages, and these packages are really helping us to retrieve it directly from the module, whatever is available, and directly using them on the data whatever we are having. So it's all because of we want to work with the data, and this data, whatever we are picking up or we are collecting, we have to analyze it. You want to make it into a beautiful format, understandable format, easy format, in fact, so that this is definitely going to help us in understanding and predicting something which is not known to us. So certain times what happens is that we need to fetch the data which is available from the database, and once it is pulled into your environment, it is not in the proper format, and you need to analyze the data, you need to do some manipulations, right? And you want to even observe certain visualizations so that you draw some conclusions out of them. So because of this, what we are trying to do is we have to work on different functions which are available, because it is something, any pre-processing, whether it is a job of a data analyst or it is a job of an engineer, data engineer, or it is a data scientist. As we all know that earlier data scientists used to do so much of work, right? So people who are working with the data, they are definitely have to know certain packages in Python, because those packages are helping us to work or to get something which is not known to us, because we are not working with 10 data points or 20 data points, or it's not like 100, or it's not limited to thousands also. So what we are doing, we have to work with enormous amount of data, because due to digitalization we have the data with us. So data is getting generated, so we are here to work with the data and analyze the data. So that's where we are trying to do some manipulation of the data which is collected by us. It is not in the proper format. So manipulations is something which is a mandatory thing we need to do, because no one is going to give us a banana which is peeled or you are directly eating it. So that's where everyone can become a person who is working with the data. So that's where we are here understanding. And only thing is that if at all you know how to do research, right? We are not remembering all these functions, right? In the memory, it's not required to remember. By practicing it, definitely, certain things will be in our mind. It will be there in our memory, because we will keep on doing that. But it's not mandatory that you need to learn, mug up, memorize everything. Right? It's all that what you do, everything, whatever is available, they are all open source. If at all you just want to pick up a code related to the driverless car, it is available. You have to do certain research work and it is available. But does it going to satisfy your requirement is a question. All the things, all the pre-written programs or code, whatever is there, everything is available. I want to get the recommendations from I want to give recommendations to certain person or certain customer, that is available. The code is readily available, but it will not satisfy your entire it's not automated. Something is there, you are pulling it in and you are just dumping your data, it is giving you the results. So what our job is that we should do certain changes according to our interests and our need, our requirement, in fact. if our requirement should be satisfied means you are getting a code and how manipulating it should be there. You have to do certain changes, right? You have to do some touch-ups, you need to remove something, you need to add something, or not everything you get is readily it's useful. You have to use it. It's not a mandatory thing. You have to use it, whatever you have collected, or it may require, it might not be required sometimes. So what you're going to do, you have to do certain changes. For that reason, we are not dealing with entire core Python modules here. Whatever is required for us to work with the data, if that we are able to do, it's more than enough. Now, if at all we are directly applying for a Python developer job or something like that, we have to get into deeper and deeper of the core Python modules, Django frameworks. We need to learn many things here. So where you want to compromise, how do you want to segregate your profile is something you have to decide here. So not wasting much time here, let's get into the question here. And yes, Bharat, hi. Good evening.
Hi, Deep. Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. Bharat, I would give you a data, okay? And I want you to perform group by function.
Okay.
Okay. And that group by function, anyway, we all know that it is available, readily available, and you can apply it on your data so that you can do certain aggregations.
That is right.
Yeah. So in the chat, I would just like to give you a data. You can paste it in your collab. Okay. And that data. Yeah.
Yes.
After you paste it, we can show it to the viewers.
Yes. So what I will do is, I will have a data frame created initially. Okay, let me share my screen.
Once it is created, you can show it.
Yes.
I think if you want to run it, you need to just run pandas in that basic libraries, right? Just add your
Are you able to see the screen now?
Yes, yes.
I'll have a data frame created initially, and then probably like you suggested, I will just have my variables. Okay, this is going to be my data frame, and this is going to be my data frame. Okay, so here I am defining data is equal to team. I'm putting that in flower brackets. It is going to be my dictionary. I'm saying team, and then I'm passing my team. I'm passing the values of my team. Okay, so this is going to be my key, and these are my values. Similarly, if I say POS, it is going to be my key, and these are my values: picture, not picture, not picture, etc. And then I'm also specifying the age, and then these are my values in the age. Now, if I want to look at the data frame, what I will do, I will define my data frame. Or in my console, I'll just say df is equal to, that is my data frame, pd dot data frame of my data. Okay.
Bharat,
Now,
pandas, import
okay.
pandas.
I'm so sorry. Even before that, we have to import pandas. Okay. And then you have to define data as well. Data is my variable and I'm defining it. Okay. Initial launch will take a minute's time, probably. Okay. You can ignore this error. Probably that is the reason. And now I will print this. I'll print the data frame that I want to deal with. See, this is now I will use a group by function. Okay. In addition to this, I will say grouped single is equal to df dot, here comes the group by function, group by of my team. Okay. And then the age as well. Age. Okay. So be mindful of your, cases that you're using.
Bharat, after team, that is showing something like red color. It is agree dot or comma. I think it is AGG is there, right? Anyway,
Yes, yes.
I think
No.
dot.
This is dot.
Yeah.
And then you also have age. And then mean. Mean of or mean comma minimum as well. Minimum comma max. Okay.
Yeah. Bharat, I think it should be a flower braces, right? You have mentioned it like a colon. It should be a dictionary type.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now I will execute this. I will call.
You have to print it, right?
Yes, I'm printing.
Yeah.
Print off. I'll use a print off my wait.
So we all know that yes, print function without print function
Print
also
will
directly.
publish the values.
Yeah. So if you don't use also, no?
Score single.
Yeah, Bharat, if you don't directly write group underscore single also, it is going to work.
Okay, we'll try that way, and then we'll also see the difference if we right away call the function. Okay. Now let us use a print function and see if there is any difference. Okay, grouped underscore single. Basically, this is my variable. Okay, yes, like Deepti rightly said, it still works. There's no much difference. However, we need to understand that the print function will publish the values in the parentheses that we are using. Okay, so this is how you deal with group by function. So what group by function is doing is basically you are multiplying, you are grouping multiple columns. Okay, right, Dipti?
Bharat, why don't you add one more column, right? Like then I think it would be multiple columns. Like you have used team. Can you show me the data set once?
Okay.
Yeah. Up. Little bit. Scroll up. Data set. Data frame you have created.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you add POS and also check there after team df dot group by, like multiple columns, how you can do group by?
I can do, yes. You can also do like multiple columns.
Change it here in the same sixth cell.
Yeah, I can do this. So we have grouped in a single column, right? Now we will see grouping multiple columns. Okay, grouped underscore multiple. Okay, and then
Bharat, your screen got freezed.
are you able to hear me now, Dipti?
Yeah, now, but your
Yes.
video is off.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
No is problem. My data frame dot group by, and then I'm using multiple columns. Here I will say, you asked me to use team and peers, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go with team. Right. And then okay, and then peers, like we did, dot, and then age as well. Age dot, or we are putting this in the dictionary. Okay, so it is going to be age of my, so mean, comma, minimum, as well as maximum. Okay. Before I do this, ensure that you have the right syntax in place.
Okay. Are you running?
Yes. And then execute. See, this is what I was talking about. So this way you can also group multiple columns.
Okay, so red chalk and this one, not picture and picture, mean, minimum and maximum value. So mean is something which is going to be different because minimum and maximum values are same. Okay.
Right.
Okay, Bharat. Yeah. So Bharat, if I would like to ask you to write a program, okay, to add leading zeros, okay, to a character column in panda series, okay, and you should make the length of that particular field to 8 digits.
8.
Yeah, 8
Right.
digits.
Using pandas, correct?
Yes.
Right. Start with nums is equal to.
So how you are going to fill it? Any function you want to use or?
I'm using certain functions here. Okay.
So basically now
I'll,
you can take amount as something like that, right? Like money.
the price, the amount.
Okay.
Okay, I can do that. Not just numbers. I can say amount. Okay.
So whatever it is, it should be 8-digit number, right? That is
Yes.
my question. So for the viewers,
Okay, I'll
I'm
say
again
amount.
repeating the question. I'm asking Bharat to write a program. It has to add zeros either on the left side or on the right side of the data, whatever is given by the data frame, making sure that the length of the field is restricted to only 8 digits. If it is any number, it should be added. A zero should be added. Leading zero should come this side or that side.
Randomly, I'm putting these values.
Yeah. So Bharat is going to write the same here.
Okay, 4,000 or 40,000. I'll say not 4,000. We already had thousands, right? We'll just go by 40,000. Okay, and then I will use a print. Okay, this is going to be my data frame, and then I'll say print original or any of my data set that I want to get printed. This is going to be my original data frame. So here, this is for the viewers. If you are looking at this, I'm using a phrase, a statement here. This is not the data frame that we normally use. Okay. And then I'll also say a data frame is equal to that of my PD dot frame of numbers. Let me put this in other side. And then if I print my data frame, this is what I get. In addition to that, I want to print and show what we are planning to do. We are seeing, and I want to add the digits up to 8 digits, correct? So here I will say add. Okay. Living. This is a statement that I'm making. Then data frame of my amount is equal to, it is going to be a list. Now here I'm going to use, in fact, this is for our viewers. If you remember, in our previous session, we discussed about map function, and also we discussed about lambda function. This is where I will implement my map function as well as lambda function. Okay. So map of, I will say lambda. See, of my first value. Okay. Now I want to execute my data frame. I'll use the print function. This is how you add the 8 digits or any number of digits for that matter. You can experiment that with the digits of
exactly
zeros that you like to add.
Yeah, I think it became 10 or 9, I think, because you have given
Yes.
10, right? Zfil
Yes.
10, so it has taken 9.
Correct.
Okay. So friends, whatever number you want to fill
Any
in,
number of like that. That is the reason I have reiterated that we can give any number of zeros or whatever digits that you want.
Zfil. Okay. So here we have used lambda function, which is an anonymous function. And adding to that, we have also used map, lambda, and Bharat has created a data frame on his own, and where he want to do the certain change, like what should be the change. That is the reason he's passing df of amount. So if you see the line number Here, in this 14th line, df of, okay, this df square brackets in between the quotes you are giving. It means that you are referring to a column.
Yes.
Okay, there are two ways of referring to your columns. One is you just put dot square brackets within the two, within the single quotes or double quotes. And here also, when you're referring to, I have a data set df, in that I have a column called as amount, is what you're telling. So it's just like, we are however we are talking, we are writing the code. That's the beauty of Python here. The basic English, what we know, we are trying to implement it. We are just telling z fill 10. Because z fill 10 is nothing but the functionality of that is nothing but it has to, add zeros.
Zeros. Z. Yes.
Yes, that is, until it is going to complete the specified length.
Length. This is the length that we are specifying.
LEN stands for length, z fill of length. That is what you are giving. So what is the required number you are giving?
Yes.
Okay, for any string, also this is possible, but now we have seen Bharat has given to a data frame, right, which is a numeric data, but it works even on string also. String is what? Anything which is even a number, if you write it
anything that
between,
you specify in quotes, it will be considered as string.
Okay.
Be it a numeric value, float data, be it any path, even path, it can be considered as a float string.
Okay. So yeah. We are running out of time. Thank you so much, Bharat. And thank you all for joining in, friends. And yes, let's connect tomorrow with a different set of questions. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. More videos.
And also click on the bell notification to get bell icon to get the notification, guys.
Exactly. So please follow our pages, 360DigiTMG, and please refer to the mind map which is available on our website. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining and happy learning.
Thank you everyone for joining. You all have a good